Hey guys, Anthony here. It's Sunday, August 28th, 2022. In today's video, I want to unpack this Hiddenwoodsman Haversack. I'll put any links in the description box to this pack, this Haversack. I've had this for a while now, and one of the main use for it, that I use it for, is I carry it in my vehicle right now. On the days that I work as a get-home bag. I work very close to home, so something like this I could grab. It's got some essentials in it that can get me from point A to point B. It's not super heavy. I could throw it on my shoulder. I could carry some other stuff with it, and it'll get me home in the short amount of distance that I work from home. So you don't always have to have a huge backpack or something like that. And depending on your situation and what you're doing or what the nature of your operation is, if you will, that'll dictate maybe what you carry. But for the most part, this comes with me basically when I'm in and around town and also at work. So what you see here is what I have in it as of today. I haven't been through it in a while, so I'm going to go through it today on video and just show you guys what's in it, and that way you could see. So the pack is, as it stands, it comes like this. The only thing that I added was this padded shoulder strap by Maxpedition, and it just goes right over the strap that it comes with. So these are very handy to have, these Maxpedition shoulder straps, if you have like a Haversack that just has the plain webbing. The shoulder strap gives you a little bit more cushion here, and will help out, especially when it's crossbody and you're walking long distances. It does help it from digging into your your neck area. So right off the bat, show you guys on the side of the pack here, I've got a little pouch with some Starbucks coffee pods right here. This is a pouch for a you-dig-it tool or a to dig a latrine. I just have just using the pouch here. There's a whistle with some paracord right here on the outside, so I could grab it while I'm walking, blow the whistle if I had to. And then on the other side of the pack, just tethered in with a zip tie, is a flashlight holder, and that holds a fire steel. And it also holds a multi-tool on the outside of the pack. So fire steel with a striker and a multi-tool on the outside of the pack here. And now in the back, there's nothing here. There is a spot on the back of this pack to put your axe or a saw or something through here that you can do. I don't have anything in there now. And so let's, and of course my cord just got tangled. My microphone cord. Okay, so you've got these quick connect buckles here in the front. You've got the roll-ups here nice and tucked in, so nothing's hanging off. You've got the area to put your patch or whatever. I have a patch from the Hiddenwoodsman right here on the front. There's another area here for patches, your name, whatever you want to do to make this, to dress this up. There's a grab handle on the top here where you could grab it also. I don't know if I showed you that. So you have that as well. And you saw that there's places to molly stuff on the sides of the pack, which is where I have a few things mounted. Let me get my drink here. Excuse me. I've got a schmog right here at the top that I could grab right away. Also at the top is a pair of thin gloves here, just so I could put them on. I could shoot with these. I could use a knife, whatever. I can grab a pot off the fire, whatever I had to do. Got those handy right off the top. This is a really neat Haversack. If you haven't seen it, go to the Hiddenwoodsman's website and you'll see it. You got this little enclosure here that holds the rest of the stuff in, and you saw that I had stuff packed along the top. Hold on 1 minute.
front door open.
So here you see that I have stuff on the top here that's secured in with this Velcro. Okay, so if I open it, the nice thing about this pack, it's lined with the bright orange interior. I've got a couple of bandanas, cotton bandanas in here. I'm just going to pull this stuff out. I won't talk about the individual things too much, but I just want to show you what I have packed in here. And on the top also is a kit for coffee, sugar, tea, hot chocolate. And what I'll do is I'll go through this and see if anything is expired or needs to be flipped around. And I'll do that. That's just in a little, baggie here. So that's things I can get right away out of the pack if I needed to. And you saw on the side I had some more coffee packets. I've got in here Bear Grylls survival kit with some added items in it. This has a compass. This has fire starter, matches, duct tape, a Bic lighter, several items that you need for survival in here. So that's right here, bright orange. I could grab it, and this is a little survival kit in and of itself. I've got also a bright orange, and I think I purchased this from the Hiddenwoodsman site as well. You take this off, you could lay this out. It could be a signal. It could be used for signaling, or I use it to lay out. And if I got to lay out some stuff from the pack on here and I didn't want to get it in the dirt or the grass, I could just lay this out. I think it's 2x3 or something like that. It's almost like a little ground tarp, but it also has other uses. Signaling is one of them. So that's in there as well. I've got an Nalgene canteen with water, an Nalgene canteen with water filled. That's the GI style canteen that fits inside the canteen cup that you saw here. So this is my kit, if you will, my cook kit canteen cup. And then I also have a stove stand, a very lightweight aluminum stove stand that I could use with an alcohol stove or an Esbit tablet or a trioxine tablet, and I could lay the canteen cup right on it and cook off. And I have videos on my channel on this as well. So this is a very lightweight setup here that you could use to cook. Again, this kit is not like a long-term kit. It's a get-home kit. It's something to just give you the ability to get from point A to point B. But you can see I do have water, and I do have ability to cook or boil water or heat water. And this kit contains the matches, the lighter, etc. that I need. I've got a DD super light tarp here. These are excellent DD tarps. If you don't know about them, go on the DD website. And this is a 3 meter by 2.9 meters. So it's a really good sized tarp, and I've got the pegs with it, the tie outs and everything. So I could have a means of making a shelter if I had to in an emergency, or use this as a poncho, etc. So the DD tarp. You can see the main part of the bag is now empty. And I have a Mora knife in here. So a Mora knife, you need a knife on you, and this is a good choice to have for all around things that you may need to do getting from point A to point B. Another flashlight holder that I have a water filtration, a Sawyer with the straw in there. So this will give me clean water if I need it. And I could hook this to a water bottle if I had it, or if I found a water bottle, I could hook it and screw it to the top of a water bottle and drink water right out of the bottle. Okay, that's the Sawyer water filter. I've got a small bottle taped off with alcohol in it to run the alcohol stove that's in this kit. I've got a spork. I've got my small lightweight alcohol stove right here that goes right into this kit here. and that'll give me the ability to boil water. I think this is from Zelf stoves, this alcohol stove. Very small and super light. So it gives me the ability to use alcohol, which is smokeless, and it's quiet. And I've got enough refills here for several boils. I've got a Sharpie marker that I could use for a number of things. I've got a aqua pouch kit that has trioxane tablets. It's got ability to chemically clean water if I need to in here. And I've also got some reflective tape right here that I could use for signaling, to tape on gear, to tape somewhere, and be able to signal with it, or reflective tape. Use it to reflect. So there's the compartments in the inner pouch here. You can see the main one. There's this other one here. And then there's another another compartment that opens here that I have the remainder of the gear in. A small boo-boo kit. This is not a full-size medical kit, just a small boo-boo kit. Again, I work very close to home, and I do carry some other gear in my truck, full medical or trauma gear in the truck, in the van, but this is a small boo-boo kit. Again, toilet paper. This is called a SHIT kit right here. It's got paper wrapped up in it and sealed, and I have some extra here, and it's in a waterproof Ziploc. I've got a emergency blanket that can be used for a number of different things. Again, ground cover, in addition to my tarp. I could use it in conjunction with it. So I have that in there as well. I've got my cordage for the tarp already out there in a bag. I've got some duct tape on a card, okay? And I've got another fire kit that's in addition to any fire items that I have in here. I've got a Bic lighter, I've got some matches, and I've got some fire cube in here that I could break off and keep a fire going if I had to. Make a fire aside from starting my alcohol stove up. So that is the contents of this kit. Oh, one more thing. I've got a zippered compartment here that I almost forgot about, that I've got some other items in here. I've got a toothbrush, toothpaste, and last but not least, I have the ability to hang this pack with this piece of cordage. I can hang the pack from a tree if I wanted to. And then I have a Silcock key, which I stress in most of my videos on bug out bags or bags you're going to carry for an emergency, is to have a Silcock key. This is a 4-way key. If you're in an area that has schools, businesses, buildings, offices, more than likely outside the building they're going to have a outside water spigot that you could access. Usually it doesn't have the handle on it, so you have to use one of these measured Silcock sizes and open that up. And even if the water's down, a lot of those buildings will have enough water in the building with pressure coming out to fill up your canteen, to get water, to wash up, whatever you need to do. So one of these is highly important, and that's in the front zippered compartment of this. And there you have it. So you see this pouch here, this haversack can hold a good amount of gear, just enough to give me the survivability I need to get home. And then the only other thing I may add to this is some energy bars to this kit. I probably had them in here and I might have swapped them out, or I might have used them. But I would add some energy bars, some Cliff bars, things that don't really melt, not things with chocolate in them or anything, or some other items that you could use for food like beef jerky, something that lasts for a while. So that's up to you. So that's the Hiddenwoodsman haversack dump, if you will, and what I carry. And so today I'm going to go through it, just make sure everything is good in here, go through my beverage kit, and then reset this back up again. Okay, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Take care, stay ready. Important to have this stuff on hand, and important to have to know what's in your pack and make sure your items are ready to go. Anthony signing off. Take care and stay ready.